We nearly ran out of fuel on a safari drive-through, and it's safe to say I was whittling about it for the whole 2.5 hours. Oh, and our toddler didn't even want to look at the animals for the first 20 minutes because she was scared. So it's safe to say we were off to a great start. Anyway, when we got to West Midlands Safari Park, we had 40 miles of fuel left, and I said we needed to get some more. My sister Googled it and said the safari's only 4 miles long, and everyone pretty much said I needed to stop being a whittle. The sun was out, it was a Saturday, it was obviously quite busy, and there's lots of stopping and starting, and we were stuck on a hill at one point as well, and Connor was revving it so bad. Anyway, it went down to about 7 miles at one point, and we had no idea how long was left. Everyone else was playing it cool. I know they were worried, really, they just didn't want to admit it. I just had this vision of us running out of fuel in the middle of the lion enclosure and having to be rescued, but it was fine, guys, we made it. I feel like I only really relaxed when we got to the drafts because I knew it was at the end, but this bit was definitely the best. They're such amazing animals, and getting to be this close to them was definitely worth all the stress in the end. We finally parked up and went and got some lunch because we were all absolutely starving, and then it was time to walk around the rest of the zoo, and it was such a lovely day. It was honestly the perfect weather for it. We started off seeing the fish, the reptiles, the creepy crawlers, and then we went in to see the birds, and this was definitely one of my favourite parts. My sister absolutely hated it in here. I don't know how she managed to keep still to do these videos, to be honest. Look at Ottie just chilling with a lorikeet on her arm. Oh my god, she makes me so proud. We were then standing in a queue to hold some rats, and Ottie ran over to this man and started hugging onto his leg, and she thought it was me. It was absolutely hilarious. We did have the same colour jeans on, to be fair, but it turns out the girl that he was with follows us on TikTok, which was really funny. She gave Ottie a cuddly dinosaur that she'd won, which was so sweet of her.
Really? Connor, can you take it off me? I don't want them out anymore. Connor, I don't want them out anymore. Connor, I don't want them out anymore. I really don't want them. Oh, he's so... Please don't smack me. No, I don't like it. I do not like that.
I'd love to have pet rats, but as you could see, Connor was definitely not a fan, so there's no chance of that happening. After we walked around most of the zoo, we ended up going to the theme park because Ottie had been asking so many times. Connor and Alex tried to win Ottie one of these big teddies, and I'm quite glad they didn't manage to in the end. I love the fact that this zoo has a theme park as well. It was so much fun going on all the rides. I felt like I was about 15 again. It's been years and years since I've been on any rides like this, and what's good is Connor's not a fan at all of roller coasters or anything like that, so he just went off with Ottie for a little while on all the little rides. But we did manage to go on the log flume together. He could just about manage that. There were so many little rides that Ottie could go on, so Connor was having a great time with her, and the three of us were loving life too. Uncle Alex was the chosen one to go on the last ride of the day with Ottie, and then it was time to head back to our lodge. We were staying in the Hippo Lodge, and wow, it was absolutely incredible. It honestly felt like we were in Africa. I did upload a separate video doing a little tour of our lodge, so if you want to see what it looks like, go and check that out. Our 3 courses were in the fridge waiting for us when we arrived, so we had our starters. I then put Ottie to bed, and then we had our main course.
I mean, that's probably how it'd come out in a posh restaurant.
It was absolutely amazing seeing the hippos right outside our lodge after dinner. What a great first day, and what we got up to on day 2 will be up tomorrow.